Now let us take another question of JEEMAINS. In this question it is asked 9 to the power 7 plus 7 to the power 9 is divisible by which of the following number? Simply using binomial expansion we can find out the answer. How to use? Let us discuss. Here this value you take 9 to the power 7 plus 7 to the power 9. So at first you see 9 to the power 7 means what? 1 plus 8 whole to the power 7. Give minus sign here. Then you can write 1 minus 8 and it is odd power 9. So it is already balanced. Now just go for expansion. 1 plus 7c1 into 8 plus 7c2 into 8 square plus say 7c3 into 8 cube plus so on. This binomial we are writing here plus 8 to the power 7. So which expansion we have used? 1 plus x all to the power n, that is your 1 plus nc1x nc2x square and so on up to x to the power n. Now second part, minus 1 minus x all to the power n. So 1 minus 9c1 into 8 plus 9c2 into 8 square minus 9c3 into 8 cube plus so on. As it is odd power, a plus minus sign will come. It is minus 8 to the power 9. Now you see a little bit simplification you have to do. 1 and if you open the bracket minus 1 that will be cancelled out. 7c1 into 8. So let me write it here. 8 into 7c1 is what? 7. Then minus this minus it will be plus. 9c1 is what? 9 into what? 8. Then do one thing. Rest of the term you see 7c2 into 8 square plus 9c2 into 8 square minus 9c2 into 8 square if you open the bracket. So 8 square can be taken out plus from here, from this step 8 square 8 cube so on, and from this step 8 square 8 cube so on. So let me take 8 square common and rest of the term let me write in the brackets. So 8 square common it is what? 7c2 plus what? 7c3 into what? Only 8 will be left plus and so on. Here 8 to the power 5 will be left from this. Now from here rest of the term you can write it is minus 9c2 8 square common, so only 9c2 is there. So minus minus that will be your plus. Then this minus and this minus will be plus. And that's why here what will come? Plus 8 square common only 9c3 into 8. And so on. Here plus 8 square common 8 to the power 7 will be left. I mean to say this is whatever comes, some integer will come. Inside this bracket this part is an integer. That is 64 into some integer. Then here if you simplify 8 common, that value is 8 common, you can write 8 into 7 plus 9 16 plus 64k you can write. This entire value let us represent by some letter k, because it is as a whole it's an integer if you simplify this. So k is an integer. Now here you see from here 64 is common because 8 you can write 4 into what? 2. 4 into 16 is what? 64. So you can take 64 common. Then what is left here? 4 into 2 left plus k. That means what you have obtained, that is your 64 into some integer. That means this value is multiple of 64. So it is divisible by 64. Your option is your C is the correct option. Thank you.